Money, man, that's all I do is get money. Today is a rose gold day, as you can see. Arnold Schwarzenegger, limited edition AP, all factory. 1.8 million right here.
Things didn't go right, took a loss. I took a heavy loss, actually. But nothing can hold me back.
On the regular, talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartments.
The boxing world was surprised when news came out about Floyd Mayweather's money problems and his link to a big $42 million scam. Mayweather is known for his perfect record and fancy lifestyle. He often shows off private jets, luxury cars, and piles of cash on social media. But now the man who called himself Money is making news for bad reasons. In his first public talk after this big financial shock, Mayweather finally spoke up. He gave a mix of denial, frustration, and an emotional request to fans and critics. His words only made the mystery bigger. Everyone is asking how one of the richest athletes ever could be part of such a huge scandal.
Hard work and dedication. I believe in working hard, and I'm going to dedicate myself to whatever I'm involved in.
Mayweather has now talked about why he lives such a flashy life, saying it is not just about showing off wealth, but about inspiring others. He says his fancy cars, private jets, and piles of cash are meant to prove that success is possible for anyone, no matter where they start. Mayweather's message is simple. His rise from a poor beginning to great wealth shows what hard work, discipline, and steady effort can do. A big part of his money story is his real estate. Mayweather proudly shared that he bought 62 apartment buildings in New York City and owns them all by himself with no partners. This large investment, worth about $42 million, includes over 1,000 affordable housing units in Upper Manhattan. He posted this news on social media, saying, "All the buildings belong to me. I do not have any partners."
Showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on the regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings.
Floyd Mayweather has now responded to people who criticize his focus on money. He says talking about wealth does not make him a bad person. He sees money as a tool to live a good life and take care of his family. Mayweather stated, "Just because I talk about money does not make me a bad person. I like to have nice things in life. Money does not make me money. I make money." He believes that having financial freedom lets him give his family good trips, nice food, and fun times, which he thinks are important for their happiness. For Mayweather, money is not only about luxury, but about creating chances and moments that would otherwise be hard to get.
Comfortable talking about money. A lot of people in the UK are not. So what are your beliefs around money?
Just because I talk about money doesn't make me a bad person. I mean, I like to have the finer things in life. Money don't make me, I make money. I like to feed my family. We can't feed our family just saying I love you. Money is able to put us in a position so we can have the finer things in life. So we are able to travel over to the UK and experience and do different things. We're able to travel to Dubai and other countries and have fun and live life and experience different things. So when you're able to make a lot of money, you're able to do those certain things. And for those people that don't have any money, because life.
So when you know you are able to earn a lot of money, you are able to do those certain things. And for those people who do not have any money, because life is all about having different experiences. Floyd Mayweather shares his story with honest truth, revealing the hard realities of his early life. He tells how his mother faced drug problems and his father went to jail, leaving him to face the world alone. He remembers going to the Olympics without any help and leaving school because life was too tough. Through all of this, Floyd built himself from nothing, driven by pain, strength, and a strong wish to win. He often says that his father never talked publicly about these struggles and instead focused on Floyd's talent and promise. Even with that silence, Floyd has never denied the part his father played in building his career. Their bond, though difficult, was based on trust and hard work.
Mother being on drugs, dad going to prison, me just going to the Olympics by myself, 7 of us in a 1-bedroom. I said, you know what? I left school within 6 months, I was.
He has said that he likes to put money into chances that other people might not get. He thinks such different moves can lead to new ideas even if there is a high risk of failure. Mayweather has admitted that about 90% of these investments do not work out, showing that he is okay with losing money to try for big wins. This way of thinking shows his mindset as a risk-taker in business, someone who bets large hoping for huge payoffs. A great example of Mayweather's high-risk, high-reward plan is his choice to buy himself out of his contract with Top Rank for $750,000 in 2006. This move gave him control of his career and led to earnings of over $750 million from later fights with Conor McGregor, Manny Pacquiao, and Canelo Alvarez. By taking on the financial risks of promoting his own fights, Mayweather was able to keep all the rewards, getting 100% of the money from ticket sales, pay-per-view buys, and sponsors. Mayweather's habit of showing his wealth, whether through videos of big piles of cash or looks at his private jet, has long been a key part of his public image. He sees these displays not just as showing off, but as signs of his rise from a poor start to great success. But such flashy shows have drawn criticism from many sides. Commentators like Shannon Sharpe have asked whether this constant focus on material wealth might hide good money management. Sharpe has pointed out worries about the long-term safety of Mayweather's money habits, especially with reports suggesting possible financial mistakes. These critics say that while Mayweather's displays are meant to inspire, they might also show hidden worries or take attention away from the need for long-term money planning. As talks about his money plans continue, it remains to be seen how Mayweather will answer these concerns and whether his public shows will change under this watch. The Money Man is getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. We had to get the ones, make it rain.
It's getting ready. Super Bowl weekend, Las Vegas. We had to get the ones, make it rain. I need everybody. That girl collection, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the Super Bowl, or whoever win or lose, it don't matter. I need everybody there. Girl collection. Yeah.
Yes, Mayweather Jr. is widely seen as one of the best boxers ever. The former world champion finished his pro career with a record of 50 wins, and 27 of those wins came by knockout. Mayweather's career ran from 1996 to 2017, during which he won 15 major world titles across 5 weight classes from super featherweight to light middleweight. His great defense and smart fighting style let him beat many top fighters, including Manny Pacquiao, Oscar de la Hoya, and Canelo Alvarez. Mayweather's last pro fight was against UFC star Conor McGregor on August 26, 2017, where he got a 10th-round technical knockout, beating Rocky Marciano's long-standing record of 49-0. Beyond his ring success, Mayweather became a sharp businessman, promoting his own fights and making the most money, which added to his place as one of the highest-paid athletes in history. Floyd Mayweather Sr. has also played a key role in shaping his son's legendary boxing career. As a former boxer himself, Mayweather Sr. taught Floyd Mayweather Jr. the skills and plans that made him an undefeated champion. The heart of Mayweather Sr.'s training method is based on defense, especially the shoulder roll move, which lets a fighter avoid punches while staying ready to attack. This method has been a signature of Mayweather Jr.'s style, helping him stay safe while controlling his opponents in the ring. Mayweather Sr.'s impact goes beyond just physical moves. He gave his son the mindset needed to succeed in a sport as hard and competitive as boxing. The focus was not only on winning, but on avoiding needless risks and staying ahead of the competition.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Who would have thought that the guy on the left would have taught his son on the right the exact same style, and that his son on the right would have gone all the way to being undefeated and made over $1 billion in boxing?
This mindset has been key to Mayweather Jr.'s undefeated record, as he became known for his smart approach and mastery of the sport's fine details. Through his guidance, Floyd Mayweather Jr. not only became a master of the ring, but also built a profitable brand, making billions in boxing. The bond between father and son, both in the gym and the ring, has been essential to Mayweather Jr.'s unmatched success. As hard as you can.
Hard as you can. You want to throw the ball? Hard as you can. Damn. Let's go. Let's throw it again. Where you at?
As Floyd Jr. moved forward in his boxing career, fame and money never seemed to break his focus. Unlike many other boxers who lose track of their goals once they get rich, Floyd Jr. kept his strong work ethic. Even with the fame and fortune that came with being Floyd Money Mayweather, He still trained hard, often starting his workouts very early in the morning, showing that for him it was never about the cash but about being the best. Floyd Sr. always believed in his son's potential. And from the very start, the family knew Floyd Jr. would become one of the greatest boxers ever. Floyd Sr.'s steady belief, along with Floyd Jr.'s natural skill and hard work, led to a career that went beyond even the biggest hopes. Success was never about luck. It was the result of years of discipline, sacrifice, and guidance from a father who always wanted the best for his son. Floyd Mayweather Sr. has honestly talked about the changing nature of his relationship with his son Floyd Mayweather Jr., especially as they dealt with the tricky parts of fame and wealth. He remembers a time when their bond was very strong, marked by shared respect and peace. But as Mayweather Jr.'s career rose, tensions started to show, notably in public fights, including a well-known issue on HBO's 24/7 series and a dispute over a car. In a sincere interview, Mayweather Sr. said these changes were due to the deep effect of money on personal ties. He observed that having more money often shifts what people care about, leading them to focus more on material things than on family bonds. This change, he noted, is not unique to their relationship, but is a common problem faced by many families when they come into sudden wealth.
And at one time we was coming up, we have never had an argument in our life, me and him. Then we had an argument on what was the name of it? HBO. We was on HBO. Then another time we argued over by the car. I'm saying, man, what is all this about now? I'm just saying, you know, and we never had no argument. All of a sudden, I don't know. I'm just telling you, man. It is or it ain't. Sometimes, you know, hey, when people it ain't about me training or anything like that. People get money, man. Things change. I don't care whether it's your father, mother, whoever. Father, mother, brother, sister.
I do not care if it is your father, mother, whoever. Father, mother, brother, sister, name it. You know, sometimes when people get money, however, critics have been doubtful of Floyd Jr.'s lifestyle. Shannon Sharpe has spoken strongly against Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s continued participation in exhibition boxing matches, especially pointing to the fight against YouTuber Logan Paul. Sharpe argues that these exhibitions lack the competitive fire and respect expected from a boxing legend, suggesting that Mayweather's reasons are driven more by making money than by protecting his name. He says such fights are more like entertainment shows similar to WWE events rather than real boxing matches, and that they could lower the respect earned through Mayweather's great career. Mayweather, however, has answered these criticisms by stressing his focus on financial success and his own choices. He has said money over legacy, showing that his priority is in building wealth rather than following old ideas of saving a legacy. Mayweather views these exhibitions as chances to keep connecting with fans and to make use of his fame, stating that he is creating wealth and legacy on his own terms.
He was a highly respected champion. He dominated the sport. Yes. Greatest defensive fighter ever. And you're going to stoop to this? Yep. It's not even the right Paul. It's not Jake Paul. It's the older brother.
We get the brother.
He's easier.
Look, I was like, I started with the moment Nate Robinson hit that canvas face first. Yep. I'm like, who can we nominate as an athlete to get our get back? I looked at James Johnson.
Okay, but it's not Jake. It's the older brother.
I want somebody.
Somebody?
Brandon Marshall. Our first things first, Brandon Marshall. Yep. But I'm going to tell you who good with their hands and you might not know. Curtis Martin.
So what?
And we want our get back. That's what. So what?
So you want Curtis Martin to fight Jake Paul?
I want him to fight something. We go get our get back. Y'all not finna have bragging rights.
This isn't even a fight. Nope. This is an exhibition.
No, I know what happens.
How low can you go?
I know you over there. You like, yeah, we got him. You know, no. We go get our get back. This for the culture. We gotta represent. Money, represent.
Represent?
Yep. Lump him up.
You represented against Conor McGregor, and it was a worthy fight. It was actually a battle.
We gonna lump him up. Yeah, we gonna lump him up. Put a patch over his eye, say closed for the week.
Stephen A. Smith has often criticized Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s post-career exhibition matches, especially those against fighters who do not have real professional boxing skills. While Smith agreed that the 2017 fight with Conor McGregor made sense because of McGregor's combat sports background, he was not happy with later exhibitions like the match against Logan Paul. Smith argued that these fights look like entertainment shows rather than true boxing contests, suggesting that Mayweather is putting money ahead of his legacy. He stressed that not just anyone should get to share the ring with a boxer of Mayweather's level, even in exhibition matches, and that such fights could reduce the respect earned through Mayweather's undefeated career. Smith's criticism points to a larger concern about the balance between chasing money and protecting one's professional legacy. He believes that by doing these exhibition fights, Mayweather risks hurting his place in the sport and weakening the achievements that once defined his great career. Gotti 3 having any real kind of boxing background. I did not see the fight.
I did not see the fight, although I heard he lost every round and Floyd Money Mayweather was whipping him pretty good. I was not there. I did not see it. I do not know. Here's what I do know, which is where my disappointment comes from. When you are as great as Floyd Money Mayweather, everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money. You're never going to stop making money. Very, very few people on the planet know how to make money like you know how to make money. But some of this stuff has got to stop. You want to get Conor McGregor in the ring for an exhibition match? All right, that's fine. You know, Conor sold that. It was great marketing. He's not a boxer, but hey, he was a knockout artist in the UFC. I get it. John Gotti III, I don't know anything about him. I'm not trying to disrespect him. And yes, I'm being smart. I'm not trying to disrespect the grandson of a mobster. Fair enough. But what I'm trying to say is this. When you're great, when you're elite, not just anybody deserves to be in your pristine.
Stephen A. Smith has seen up close the very flashy lifestyle that Floyd Mayweather lives, and it is hard to ignore the pure luxury that defines his life. One of the most striking parts of Mayweather's wealth is his love for fancy cars. It has been said that Floyd owns over 100 cars, each one more costly than the last. From rare Lamborghinis to custom Bugattis, Mayweather's garage is a sign of his money success and his taste for top-end vehicles. The man's collection goes far beyond what most could ever dream of. And Smith, having been close to Floyd for years, has seen all of it. After the reported $42 million real estate fraud and questions about his money situation, Floyd Mayweather Jr. finds himself at a key point. Once praised for his perfect 50-0 record and smart business moves, Mayweather now faces doubt over the truth of his claimed property buys and the openness of his money dealings. Critics including Stephen A. Smith and 50 Cent have shared concerns suggesting that Mayweather's recent actions may be more about keeping a rich image than real money safety. As the boxing legend works through these issues, the public watches closely, thinking about the tricky nature of fame, wealth, and legacy.
Exciting pressure fighter, and he had a bunch of hand problems, to like Money Mayweather, start talking shit, just boxing people's faces off. No more hand problems, much more money.
Yeah, I love what he's doing too, beating up these YouTube guys.
It's crazy.
I love it.
It's so funny that these guys are willing to get beat.
Alright everyone, stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.